Hello and welcome to Yoga Sculpt and Core. My name is Kylie. Thank you for joining me today. This week is all things arms. So today we are doing some strengthening of the arms and upper body, shoulders, chest, back, all upper body, but mostly arms. You will want a mat, and you can use a set of light weights if you like, but most of the exercises are going to be body weight. So I got a set of 5 pounds. You can use 2 or 3 or 5 or, a set of water bottles, whatever you have at home. So, okay, we're going to start standing. So let's come up to a mountain position. I got a group here in the studio working alongside you, so welcome to the class. Feet are hip width apart. Feeling that length up through the spine, like there's a string at the top of your head, just gently pulling you up. Palms are open, arms are down by the side. Take a deep breath as you inhale and sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, sweep them back down. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Stretch up and exhale down. Okay, last one. Biggest inhale you've had all day. Stretching up. And then exhale to the sides and down. All right, we need to warm up those arms. So we're going to start with some arm crosses, just right in front of your body. Opening up the chest and the back. Okay, now we're gonna do some swimming. So swimming forward like you're doing a front crawl. Trying to keep the hips facing forward, but you can rotate the upper body. Kind of a nice little warm up and rotation for the spine. And then we're going to go backwards. So opposite direction, going backwards. Really stretching through the arms. Okay, one more set. And then arms by your side. Inhale as you bring the arms forward and up. Thumbs face backwards. Open the chest. And exhale down. This time, open your arms into a V shape. As you inhale up and exhale down. Now we're going to inhale into a T shape. So palms are up, opening the chest wide. Hold it here and exhale. Okay, one more time, but we're going to hold them longer. So arms forward and up. And you can just breathe normally. You don't have to hold your breath on this one. Just opening the chest, pulling those thumbs backwards. Palms are facing in. Okay, relax down. Shake it out a moment, and we'll go into our V shape. Pulling those thumbs back, opening up the chest, and back down. And now back into our T shape. So palms are up, opening the chest wide, pulling the shoulder blades together. Palms facing up if you can, or even tipped back if you can. And back down. Clasp your elbows behind your back. And then just do a few neck rolls. Feeling that stretch in the tops of the shoulders. Rolling from one ear down to the other. All right, then take your palms together like this, or even if you can, bring the palms very close, pulling the shoulder blades together, pulling back and lifting up the chest. Pulling the shoulder blades back, pulling the shoulders back. And release. All right, coming back into your mountain. We'll just do a few rotations just to loosen that spine back up a little bit more before we get going. Really reaching out to the side now, feeling that in the back of the shoulder. Okay. Last inhale as you squat down. Inhale up. And exhale. Coming into our table, so coming down onto your mat in a table position. So hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. We're in a nice 90-degree position. We'll do a few cat-cows. So inhale as you drop the belly down, looking up. Exhale, pull the belly button up to the spine and drop the head. A few more. Inhale, looking up, dropping the belly down, opening up the front body. And exhale, squeeze all the air out of your lungs, pulling that belly button up. One more. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to be on our hands a lot today, so we're going to stretch the wrists. Start to pedal through your hands and twist them toward the outside of your mat. And then keep that going as far as feels good. If you can twist them even all the way around so your fingers are facing you. And then come into stillness, and you can just slowly pull your hips back a little bit, stretching those arms. If you can feel it kind of through the arms. All right, come back forward. Pedal again. Coming up, lifting your hands, give a little few circles, and then flip them so that the tops of your hands are on the mat. Very gently start to add a little weight, only going as far as feels good. And if you can, relax into it. Then again, start sitting your heels back, or sitting your hips back towards your heels, feeling that really nice stretch in the forearm. All right, coming back up. Lift out of that. Give your wrists a circle before we go back onto our hands. Now, tuck your toes, lift your knees, pressing your hips up into a downward facing dog. Pedal through your feet, stretching the backs of the legs. And then come into stillness. We're going to do that with both feet together. So lifting up and down, lifting the heels up and down, trying to keep the upper back steady, not moving forward in the shoulders, trying to keep it in the same place throughout the whole move. All right, come into stillness, stretch the backs of those legs, start to walk your feet forward to your hands. Hang here for a moment. Maybe grab your opposite elbows. Let especially that back, just hang heavy. Let your head hang heavy. On your next inhale, slowly rising up. Rounding the back up, then lifting the arms up to the sky. We're going into some sun salutation with a very fun variation. All right, so from our mountain pose, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, plant the hands in front of you, step your right foot back to low lunge. Then step your left foot back to plank. One push-up, so lower all the way down and back up. And then press back into a down dog. Step forward with your right, then left, and then inhale all the way up. Okay, that was round one. We're going to keep building. So exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands. This time, step your left foot back. Low lunge. Then your right foot. We're going to do 2 push-ups this time. If you need, you can drop your knees to the ground for a supported push-up. And then press back up into a downward dog. Step your left foot front and then your right foot. Inhale all the way up. We're going to add 1 push-up each time. So here we go. Round 3, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step your right foot back, then left to your plank. 3 push-ups. Then we'll meet in a downward facing dog, hips up and back. Step your right foot forward and left foot forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, round 4. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step your left foot back, then right. 4 push-ups, dropping down to your knees if you need to. This is just the warm-up. Press back up into your downward dog. All right, step your left foot forward and right foot. Inhale as you rise all the way up. Okay, 2 more rounds. That's it. And we're done. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, plant the hands. You can step back or hop back. 5 push-ups. You got this. We're almost there. Drop the knees if you need. Then we'll meet back in that downward facing dog. So this time, look at the space between your thumbs, bend your knees, and step or hop forward. And then inhale all the way up. Okay, last round. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant the hands, step or hop back to your plank. 6 push-ups. You got it. This is the last one. Welcome to Monday. Such a strong beginning of the week. All right, we will meet back in our downward dog. Look at the space between your thumbs. Bend your knees, step or hop forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose. All right, nice job. We made it through our sun salutations. So, warm up done. We are going to meet back down on the mat in a table position. Take a drink of water if you need. I think I might, actually. This next sequence is going to be body weight, so we don't need the weights yet. We'll be coming onto our hands and knees. And then actually come into a plank position. So hands are going to be a little bit more forward. You can lift up the knees. Once you find that position, I want you to drop your knees back down again. We're going to start in this supported plank. I want you to give me 16 push-ups in this supported plank. And if it feels easy, good. This is the warm-up. Keeping that back flat. Pulling the elbows in as close as you can. Really feeling those triceps. Okay. When you get through your 16, I kind of lost count. I think I'm close. Press back into your child's pose. Stretching your arms. Okay. We're going to do a few rounds of that, however. We're not going to do as many push-ups. I'm going to leave it up to you if you want to do a supported push-up or a full push-up. But you can change your mind at any time, dropping the knees or picking them back up again. Okay, so come back to your plank or supported plank. We're going to do 8 push-ups this time. So tuck your toes, lift up, or stay on your knees if you want to do a supported plank. Give me 8 push-ups. Oh, this is a lot harder after those 16. Then press back into your child's pose or a floating child's pose with your knees off the ground. Come back forward, plank or supported plank. Give me 4 push-ups. You got it. Oh, it's so hard. All right, we're going to meet back in our floating child's pose or child's pose. Okay. We're going to do half that again. We're going to do 2. Just 2 push-ups. Come back forward, plank or supported plank. Give me 2 push-ups. And press back into your child's pose. Knees can hover or on the ground. All right, just one. Just 1 push-up. That's all you need to do. Come back forward. 1 push-up down. Press up. Back to your child's pose. Floating or knees on the ground. Okay. Come back forward. Come down into your chaturanga, which is a midpoint in your push-up. We're going to hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you push up? Oh, I can't. I got to drop my knees. All right. Back to your child's pose. Whew. All right. Nice job, everyone. Whew. All right. Come back to your high plank. And then from your high plank, you can be supported with your knees down or not. Press back up into a down dog very slowly. We're going to go between plank and down dog very slowly. So shift forward to plank, 2, 1, up to down dog, 3, 2, 1. Plank, 3, 2, 1. Down dog, 3, 2, 1. Plank, 3, 2, 1. Last down dog, 3, 2, 1. Plank, last time, 3, 2, 1. Come down onto your elbows. Give those wrists a break. So we're in a plank on our elbows this time. Fold your forearms together so they are parallel. We're gonna rotate side to side. So rotate to one side, lift your elbow up and back, and then come back to your center plank. Other way, shift to the other side, pulling your elbow back as far as you can, keeping it bent, back to center. We're gonna alternate sides, pulling that elbow back and center. Rotate, pull back, and center. Just 3 more on each side. 3, 2 more each side. Okay, this is going to be our last one. Stay on one side. Bring your hand to your hip, hip dips. And to be honest, I really feel this in my arm, more than my core. Whew. That arm is working. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Stretch your top arm up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Go to the other side. So we're on our elbow. Top hand on your hip. Hip dips for a count of 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Stretch your top arm up. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Drop the knees. Come up into a kneeling position. All right, shake those arms out. All right. Move around all that lactic acid building up. Give a stretch. Take a drink of water if you need. Our next set is going to be with optional weights, but not necessary. Hopefully, it will be challenging enough even without weights, so we'll find out. And Jake has heavier weights than I do, so we'll see how we do. All right, so you can stay down on your knees in a kneeling position, or you can come up into a high kneeling position if that's easier on your knees, or standing. Standing also works, so it's up to you. I think I'm actually gonna stand for this one because it feels kind of nice to stand right now, but kneeling. All right, we're gonna start with some bicep curls right by our sides. Ooh, I gotta move this back a little bit. Am I in the? Okay. All right, so palms are facing in, arms are by the side, elbows are gonna stay right next to the body as we just slowly lift the hands up and down. Okay. Now flip your palms forward and keep going. All right. Warming up the biceps. We're going to add on. So lift and then stretch forward and slowly lower down. Lift into your bicep curl, stretch forward and down. Bend, stretch and down. Bend, stretch and down. Just 2 more. Stretch forward and down. Last one. All right, now that we got those biceps activated, just the front raise. With your palms facing up if you can. Try to lead with your pinkies. Three more. 2, 1. All right, we're going to lateral raises. So flip your palms in and open your arms out to the side. Keep a soft bend in your elbows. Slowly up and down. Working those shoulders. Okay, 1 more. All right, give me a lateral raise and pulse. Pulse at the top. You got it. Okay. 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, and 1, and drop down to your sides. Okay, give it a little shake. Bring your weights up into a cactus position. Whew, my arms feel this. Okay, raise them up, shoulder press up, and back down. Press up, and back down. The hard part about this is trying not to lower your weights down past the cactus. So if you lower down like this, it's going to be a lot easier, which you can do. It is up to you. But staying in that cactus is going to amplify that feeling, that burning. Just 2 more. Last one, hold your cactus. Hold it here. Give me some small pulses. Pulse up. Take a break when you need to, shake it out. Then just join us when you're ready again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, take a little break. Whew. All right, if you want to shake it out, drop the weights, shake out those arms. Okay, take a drink. All right, this is some serious arm touching. All right, I practiced this one, but not the full class. Like I just did little bits of each exercise, so I haven't actually experienced the full version of this. When you're ready, grab those weights. We're going back to cactus. Okay. Now from cactus, we're going to bring the arms in and out. In and out. In and out. Just 4 more. 3, 2, 1. All right, just one arm in and out. Alternate. Other arm in and out. In, out. In, out. You got it. Woof. All right. These light weights do not feel light anymore. 4. Jake, how are you doing? You had 8 pounds. 3. 2. Okay. 1. Ooh. Okay. I was going to do a cactus pulser, but I don't think I can. If someone else wants to, please go ahead. Pulse on that cactus. All right. We're going to go back to our lateral raises just a little bit. So opening up to the side and down. Just to make sure we really activate those shoulders. Keeping a soft bend in the elbows. How's everyone doing? Good? We're going to make it? Okay. Powering up our day and our week. Okay. 2 more. Just 2 more. Just 1 more. Last one. Best one yet. And all right, nice job. All right, I'm going to turn my sides so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to come into kind of a chair pose. So bending the knees, kind of sitting the hips back. We're going to do some tricep stretches back, or kickbacks, I should call them. So palms are facing in towards each other. Raising. I'll turn this way so video can see good too. So keeping the chest and the back nice and straight, pulling the shoulder blades together as you raise up. Sticking your glutes out, almost feeling like you have a back bend. Okay, 2 more. Last one. All right, take it up and hold it. Hold it at the top. And give me some pulses. Pulse up at the top. Oh gosh, all right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip your palms to the ceiling. A few more pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Do some arm circles. Forward, up, and around. Whew. Forward, up, and around. Okay, drop. Actually, no, let's keep both weights. You can drop one weight if you wish, or bring them together. We're coming up over our head for some tricep stretches right behind the head. So 1 or 2 weights, or no weights. Trying to keep the elbows right next to the ears as you lower down. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hold it at the bottom. Just give me a few tiny little pulses at the bottom. You got this. 5, stick out your butt. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise all the way up and down. Okay, now drop one weight if you want, or both weights. We're just going to do a few halos. So taking the arms around the head, stretching all the way through. You got it. Okay. All right, let's go the opposite direction. So stop when you're at your front of your face and then turn it the other way. This is our last arm move. Yes, I know. You're welcome to keep going if you want. My arms are cooked. All right, you can come in front of you, place the weight down. I like that one. It's a nice stretch, but it also has a little bit of weight to it. All right, let's come down to our mats. Onto our backs. We're going to do a crunch series, and then we're done. So we got to make sure we get the core in with all that arm. Coming onto your back. Okay. Feet are going to be flat on the floor. Knees are bent. Resting the upper back all the way down. Hands can be behind the head. We're going to start with just an upper crunch. So crunching the upper body up and down. Just lifting the head, neck, and shoulders off. Squeezing the belly button in. And then lowering back down. Keep that going. Squeezing. Pulling the belly button down into the spine. All right, you can stay here with this upper crunch, or if you want, you can begin to add the lower crunch. So lifting the hips off the mat at the same time as the shoulder blades. Crunching into that little ball, and then lowering down. You can return to that upper crunch at any time if you need to drop the feet. Just 4, 3, 2. We're going to add a rotation. 1. Okay, so rotate to one side and then the other. So lifting one elbow to the opposite knee and then alternating sides. You can just kind of keep your lower body in that table position. I'm not really able to crunch up much with my lower body. Stay here or straighten your opposite leg out. The one that's not near that elbow. Okay, just 4, 3, 2. We're going to add on. So stay here or add an arm reach to your opposite ankle. Instead of the elbow coming, you're bringing your whole arm forward to the ankle, to the inside of the ankle. Staying with whatever variation is working for your body today. Pushing yourself just the right amount. Okay, you can stay here, or we're gonna stretch and rotate even further across to the opposite side. So, stretching to the outside of the foot now, or the leg. Deeper rotation. Really getting into those obliques. All right. Just 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the legs straight up. Keep that upper crunch going. Whew. All right. 4, 3. We're going to add on a little bit more. 2, 1. Extend one hand to the opposite ankle and down. And alternate. Crunching up, stretching, and down. Sneaky way to stretch some arms while we work on the core. This is our last variation of crunches. Last one. So push yourself to finish this strong, knowing that a rest is coming. Just 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, drop the knees, drop the feet to the mat. Whew, stretch your legs out long, stretch your arms up above your head, stretch through those abdominals. Breathing deeply. That was a lot of abdominals. I think we're gonna do just one quick back strengthening before we get to our cool down, just to make sure we have both sides activated. So coming onto your belly, flipping right over. We'll just do a few skydivers. So hands are going to be right below the shoulders. And then we're going to just slowly lift the head, neck, and chest off. And you can stay here or lift the palms off and really activate that back. Pull the belly button up into the spine and lower down. We'll do that just a few times. So again, lifting up, lifting the chest up, keeping that neck neutral, and lifting the hands if you want. Pulling that belly button up into the spine. Activating the back body. Pulling the shoulder blades together, pulling the elbows down and together. And lower. One more time. Lifting up into your variation of cobra. Really activating the back body. Pulling the belly button up. Keeping the neck neutral. And lower down. Okay. Nice job, everybody. Pressing up into a seated position. We're just going to cool down with some stretches. We want to make sure we get everything stretched out really nice. So, set these back here. Coming into a wide-legged position, we'll just let the upper body fold down. Stretching through the legs and the back. All right, slowly coming back up. Cross your legs if that's comfortable. We're going to twist. So twisting to your right, bring your left hand to your right thigh, just twisting gently. Right hand can be behind you. Neutralizing the spine as we twist and rotate. Coming back to center, we'll go the other way. Twisting to your left. All right, coming back to center. We'll do a few arm stretches. So crossing, I'll try to mirror this time. Crossing your right arm across your body. Grab right between the elbow and shoulder. Just pull it nicely. And other way. Bring your left arm across your body. Grab it with your right hand. Okay, tricep stretches. Bring your left arm up over your head. Bend it behind your head and grab your elbow, pulling it back and up. Okay, other way. Right arm up. Bend it behind your head. And back down. Maybe some side stretches. So stretching to your right. Bring your left arm up over your head. To the side body. And other way. Okay, let's go back into those. You know what? Actually, let's stand up for our final arm stretches. So coming up, back to our mountain. Back where we started. Hopefully feeling a little stronger. We're going to go into those I's and V's and T's. So stretching straight up. Palms facing in. And back down. As you inhale, bring your arms up into that V. And down. And now bring your palms up and open wide to a T shape. Oh, it feels good. Maybe stay here for a breath or two. Okay. Shake it out. We're going to do a final breath. As we inhale, grab all that energy around you. Bring it up. Inhale deeply. And then give yourself a high five at the top. Bring all that good, fresh, positive energy to your heart. Nice job, everyone. Hope your day is energetic and strong and you show up in the best way possible. Thank you.